Hello and welcome once again to Vintage Recipes Cooking. Today I'm going to try the recipe that started it all. Hosted by Miss Tia in Vintage Ads way back when, and directly led to the creation of this group. This is 3 super salads. This was put out by Campbell's, harkening back to the days when everything was better if it was just mixed with gelatin and set up into a mold. I'm going to be making the creamy tuna salad, or as we like to refer to it on the list as the tuna mold. I'm coming to you today from the Vintage Recipes Test Laboratory, which is definitely not the kitchenette at my work office, just to clarify. I've got my ingredients gathered, and it seems like a fairly simple recipe to make, actually. I'm going to make a little bit of leeways with some of their instructions, which I'll explain as I go along. So, let me get started. Alright, here is where I'm going to immediately deviate from the instructions. The first line of instructions says to sprinkle 1 envelope of unflavored gelatin on 1/2 cup of cold water to soften before placing over boiling water to stir until gelatin is dissolved. I don't have a double boiler or any real way to do that, so what I am going to do is cheat, and I'm going to take my gelatin and then I'm just going to go ahead and add the boiling water straight to it. It's very possible that doing it this way will ruin the entire recipe, but I really kind of doubt it. Alright, let's get this stirred. Oops, there goes my recipe. Definitely some chunks in there, and I think I can see why they haven't done the way they did, but I'm working with necessity here right now. So, still a few chunks in there. Just keep stirring this until they're all gone. Set that aside for now. Okay, next I'm going to blend 1 can of cream of celery soup. Isn't that lovely? There's my soup. With 3-ounce package of cream cheese. Now once again, I'm kind of stymied by not being able to buy the ingredients in the size they want. The smallest I could find was the 8-ounce package of cream cheese, which, however, does have the easy measuring guide. So all I need to do is open this up and somehow manage to use the easy measuring guide to get exactly 3 ounces. So okay, come on, cream cheese. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to call that good. Set that aside for bagels later. Alright, and my mixer I've got a very odd mixer. It has, in theory, 5 speeds, but really it's on or off, and low is fairly high speed. So, we'll get this mixed up. Can't you just taste it already? Next, I need to add in the dissolved gelatin. And then, one 7-ounce can. This is 6 ounce. Again, I don't know where their sizes are coming from. I guess things have dramatically changed in the time since recipes were made. Or else things are just different in grocery stores in the land of gelatin recipes. All right. So there's my tuna fish. And drain it. I always make sure to rinse out my tuna fish cans so that I don't develop an unwanted cat problem. Okay. Now, the next place where I'm taking liberties with this recipe is that it does call for 1/2 cup of shredded carrot and 1/3 cup of chopped celery. I don't enjoy chopping vegetables. So one of the things I noticed at my grocery store is that they have something called salad confetti. A vegetable blend perfect for green salads, pasta, and potato salads. And it looks like it's got some radishes and some carrots and some cabbage and some celery in there. So that's what I'm going to use, because it's already lovely and chopped up for me. Oops. So, yeah, that looks about right. Put that all in there, and mix it all up once more. Just look at that. Now, what's next? I need to add 2 tablespoons of chopped parsley. 1 tablespoon. And 2 tablespoons. And then 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, which, oddly enough, for some reason, we keep in our refrigerator here at, not the kitchenette where I work, but the Vintage Recipes Test Kitchen. All right, lemon juice. Give this another quick mix. Now, Look at that yumminess. It smells like a recipe a cat would love. All right, now, I don't have the 1 quart mold that they asked for, but I do have this fluted cake pan. So it is going to substitute for me, and I'm going to just give it a quick spray. Twist nozzle above to open. There we go. Quick spray of vegetable oil non-stick cooking spray to help the Jell-O come out. And let's pour that right in there. Okay, no wasted food here. Just level it out. There we have it. I'm just going to set it right in there. And then I will put it in the refrigerator to set up for the night, overnight. And looks like I'm going to make room in the refrigerator first. Okay, I've got a bit of a mess to clean up, but I have the tuna mold in the refrigerator to set overnight. Tomorrow I will pull it out and show you the results, and then I'll present it to my unsuspecting coworkers, who I'm sure will be pleased and delighted with the tuna mold. Let's call it the tuna mold surprise. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, it's a brand new day. This has been in the refrigerator overnight, so let's open it and see what we have. And we've got Jell-O, tuna Jell-O. I'm going to run some hot water to dip it in to help loosen it out of the container. Okay, going to dip this in the hot water. Let that sit for a minute. Now I went to the grocery store and I bought some spring mix, green leaf, lettuce, and such. And, dry off the bottom. Here's hoping. Open this up. I'm going to grab a knife and open this up. And I'm going to sprinkle in the mold. Here's where it's going to get interesting. All right. Now I'm going to lift this up and we'll have beautiful tuna Jell-O. Ha-ha! Isn't that lovely? I have a feeling that in the pictured recipe they used a much smaller gelatin mold than what I had. Alright, well, I'm going to cover this back up and it will go back in the refrigerator and we'll wait for my coworkers to arrive, and probably around lunchtime I'll pull it out and we'll see what they think about it. I don't know if I'll have the first taste experience on camera, but I'll definitely get some reactions from people for you. Okay, it's time to try it. The taste isn't bad, but the texture is foul. Oh dear. It really does taste good. But it's got kind of the consistency of tapioca pudding and with tuna in it. We'll see what my coworkers think. Next, I need to blend 1 can of cream of celery soup. Okay, I have a bit of a mess to clean up now, but I've got the tuna mold in the refrigerator to set it for the night, and no one knows I'm here. That didn't work. Okay, apparently this needs loosened. Who knew that tuna jello could clean so well? Alright, try this again. Back in the hot water. Alright, here we go. It's kind of like a tuna fish goatsy.